Beneath the surface of our planet lies a hidden network of tunnels and bunkers built to outlast humanity itself. They were designed not for comfort, but for survival. Massive underground shelters buried in secrecy, waiting for the day civilization ends. During the Cold War, fear of nuclear annihilation pushed nations to dig deeper than ever before. Governments quietly built secret cities beneath the ground, each capable of housing leaders, scientists, and soldiers. Above ground, life continued. Below, the future was being rehearsed in silence. These bunkers became symbols of both hope and fear. Hope for those inside, fear for those left out. The question was never whether the world would end. The question was, who would be allowed to live when it did? Hidden within Pennsylvania's mountains lies Raven Rock, the underground Pentagon. Built during the Cold War, this fortress was carved from solid granite to withstand nuclear blasts. Behind its steel doors, life could continue even if Washington vanished overnight. Inside were dorms, war rooms, cafeterias, and its own power grid. It mirrored the Pentagon above, but buried deep below. Military officials called it Site R, a name never spoken outside secure halls. Few knew of its existence. Fewer still knew how vast it truly was. Helicopters waited at all hours, ready to carry leaders into the mountains. The people practiced duck and cover. Their leaders rehearsed survival. When chaos strikes, the president doesn't stay in Washington. A secret plan swings into motion, known as continuity of government. Within minutes, helicopters lift off, racing toward hidden bunkers like Mount Weather in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Mount Weather appears ordinary, but beneath it lies a command center built for the end of the world. There are studios to broadcast messages, dorms for officials, and enough supplies to last for months. If nuclear war began, the president's voice would echo from here. The public would hear, "The nation is safe." But few would know the world outside might already be gone. Operation Continuity wasn't about saving everyone. It was about preserving control. In top-secret files, the government kept lists of who would survive: key senators, generals, and advisors. The rest of the nation was not included. Inside these bunkers, new chains of command were rehearsed. Elections, laws, even the Constitution could be suspended if needed. Democracy itself was designed to hide underground. For decades, drills ran in silence while the public slept. Some called it protection. Others called it betrayal. Either way, the plan was already sealed in concrete. When the Cold War ended, governments slowed their bunker projects, but the wealthy did not. Tech billionaires, oil magnates, and private investors began building their own shelters, deeper, stronger, and far more luxurious. Companies like Vivos and Oppidum promised safety with style. Underground theaters, swimming pools, and gardens replaced concrete walls. These were not military bunkers. They were private kingdoms beneath the earth. For the rich, apocalypse became another luxury to afford. While most stocked food above ground, the elite stocked champagne below it. The new bunkers look nothing like the Cold War shelters. Beneath New Zealand's green hills and the deserts of Nevada, billionaires are building mansions underground. Private elevators lead to glass domes, cinemas, gyms, and hydroponic farms. These are not hiding places, they are status symbols. Designers promise decades of independence. Some shelters have artificial skies and simulated daylight to prevent underground fatigue. Humanity has turned survival into luxury. The world above may burn, but below, comfort reigns eternal. Not just America. Across the world, Russia, China, and Europe have their own secret networks. Moscow's underground city is rumored to house over 200,000 people. China's leaders have entire command centers below Beijing. Switzerland has bunkers for every citizen. In these places, history repeats. The powerful prepare while the ordinary hope. The surface may host politics and peace, but deep beneath, nations are quietly racing, building faster, deeper, smarter. The next global war might never be seen from above. In the Ural Mountains of Russia lies Mount Yamantau, one of the world's most mysterious sites. Officially, it's a mining facility, but satellite images show miles of tunnels, roads, and heavy fortifications. Even Russian citizens aren't allowed near it. Some say it's a bunker for top officials. Others believe it's a nuclear command post. Whatever it is, it represents the same truth found everywhere. Governments hide their most desperate plans underground. The deeper we dig for answers, the darker the secrets become. The 21st century brought new dangers, cyber warfare, pandemics, and artificial intelligence. Now, bunkers aren't just built for bombs, they're built for control. Underground servers store encrypted data. Private bunkers use AI to monitor air, food, and even mood levels. The modern bunker is no longer concrete. It's a smart fortress. Some can operate without humans for years. In the name of survival, humanity is building machines to outlive itself. The future of safety may belong not to people, but to code. Every few years, new photos surface, secret tunnels in the Alps, strange doors in deserts, rumors of hidden colonies beneath Antarctica. Most are dismissed as myths, yet too many details match declassified plans. Even today, construction continues under our feet. Whistleblowers claim some bunkers are linked by magnetic trains. Others insist they're testing long-term human isolation. The deeper the secrets go, the harder they are to deny. One thing is certain: the end of the world is already under construction. Many of the first bunkers built during the Cold War have been abandoned, or so we're told. Hidden in forests, mountains, and deserts, these structures still hum with power. Locals report faint lights at night and guarded fences with no names. Some say the facilities were decommissioned. Others believe they remain active, maintained by private contractors. Inside, old control rooms and sealed doors still wait. What were once relics of fear may now serve a new secret purpose. Bunkers aren't just shelters, they've become laboratories. Scientists use them to test human endurance, AI systems, and genetic projects meant to preserve humanity. With no sunlight and no oversight, the line between research and ethics fades quickly. Rumors speak of cryogenic storage, underground seed vaults, and experiments to engineer people who can survive without surface conditions. If true, it means humanity isn't only preparing for survival, it's evolving for it. In recent years, the concept of the Ark has returned. Private shelters designed to restart civilization after collapse. These massive complexes are built to hold families, knowledge, and even DNA archives. Some have libraries and frozen embryos stored for future Earth. Hidden in Iceland, Norway, and the American Midwest, these vaults aim to rebuild what's lost. But who decides which memories, species, and people are worth saving. Survival may not just be about living. It may be about choosing what kind of world returns. Under the ice sheets of Greenland and Antarctica, satellite images reveal geometric shapes and deep anomalies. Officially, they're research stations. Unofficially, many believe they're modern bunkers. Their isolation offers the perfect cover. These regions are ideal. No cities, no politics, no prying eyes. Some structures are even built inside ancient ice caves to maintain stable temperatures. If global warming melts them, humanity might finally see what's been hidden for decades beneath the frozen silence. Evidence suggests many bunkers may be connected, linked by deep tunnels and magnetic transport systems. The US, Russia, and China are all suspected of using these routes for rapid movement of leaders and classified cargo. If true, this network isn't just for defense. It's an underground world government waiting to activate. Imagine a civilization beneath ours, ready to rule when the surface fails. It's no longer science fiction. It's infrastructure, already buried and waiting. For those chosen to enter, survival underground will not feel like freedom. Closed walls, recycled air, and artificial light define every day. Experts warn that isolation changes the human mind. Within months, time loses meaning and tempers fade into silence. Psychologists studying bunker life say morale will collapse long before supplies do. Even luxury turns to despair when you can't see the sun. Humanity may survive the apocalypse, but what remains might no longer be human at all. Bunker construction has become a global business worth billions. Architects, engineers, and private firms now compete to sell safety. Some offer nuclear-proof shelters. Others promise protection from AI or pandemics. Survival is now a product. In Switzerland, real estate ads quietly list secure mountain estates. In Texas and New Zealand, waiting lists stretch for years. The New World Order may not begin with war. It may begin with a transaction. The price of entry is everything you own. Occasionally, fragments of the truth surface, photos of unknown tunnels, deleted maps, and whistleblower files. Governments deny them, but each leak matches another rumor. Journalists chasing these stories often vanish or go silent. One leaked report described a global exercise called Deep Shelter. It listed 14 nations coordinating underground drills. If real, it means the world's leaders are already preparing for an event we haven't been told about. The countdown may have already begun. Occasionally, fragments of the truth surface, photos of unknown tunnels, deleted maps, and whistleblower files. Governments deny them, but each leak matches another rumor. Journalists chasing these stories often vanish or go silent. One leaked report described a global exercise called Deep Shelter. It listed 14 nations coordinating underground drills. If real, it means the world's leaders are already preparing for an event we haven't been told about. The countdown may have already begun. What if the surface falls silent one day? Satellites offline, cities dark, oceans still. Somewhere below, lights would flicker on in hidden corridors. Generators would hum. Humanity's second act would begin. Not in hope, but in memory of what was lost. These bunkers are humanity's time capsules, cold, calculated, waiting. The survivors won't inherit a world. they'll inherit a secret. And when they finally emerge, the question will echo louder than ever. Was survival worth the cost? Every generation builds walls against the unknown. Yet, for all the steel and secrets, no bunker can escape one truth. When the world ends, survival alone isn't victory. It's loneliness with a heartbeat. The bunkers may save bodies, but not souls. They remind us that power fears extinction more than justice. The real question isn't who survives, it's who deserves to. And maybe, when the Earth finally falls silent, that answer will be buried right beside us.